Hi guys, I'm Chanyeok, and today I want to talk about some different thing. This video is not for the lecture, but this is all about how I study to when I was insel in Korea. So when I was insel, I was in Korean Kin for 3 years as an insel, and I study a lot. I used to study from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And actually, after I went back to my house, I studied more like for about 1 and 2 hours. So basically, my whole day was filled up with Go for the whole days for about 3 years. So to be honest, now that I feel I should have more invest my time to have another experience, for example, meeting friends or having a study for the different part of study, for example, literature or maybe mathematics and stuff. But also, in some case, I feel it's good experience because I could really give my everything to one subject. So I'll show you what I used, what kind of materials I used when I study. And also I want to show you what kind of materials I used to teach my student in my school. So first of all, I brought up some life and death problem I actually used. So this book is the one I used. So I'm not sure if you can see it closely. So I'll just put it here. So in the first page, it's relatively simple, but when it goes in the middle, as you can see, I put like many like sequence, maybe 10 around ish, and this one as well. So we have those kind of life and death problems, and I solve it for a whole day sometimes, and also we play the actual game. But for us, for the one game, we took about 1.5 hours or 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes. So basically that's everything. So we do life and death problem and study game reviews. Then we study the game records of the professional players and do the game review of ours by our teacher, or we play the real game. So that's basically everything what we did to study. And this one, I think all of us know what this page is. So it's written in Korean, and I'm not sure if it's accessible in foreign country, but in Korea we can access to Korean Kin website, and you can check the professional games there. And if you see here, there's a player's name here, black and white, and the komi and the result, and also the date of the game and what kind of game it is. And there are some numbers on this page, so you can follow it, and then you can also appreciate the professionals' game game records. So when we follow the sequence, we try to understand why they play like this way and how they win and how they lose. That's basically our everyday routine. So yeah, actually I do study kinda these days sometimes to teach my students, but not much as when I studied. So these two might be the basic thing basic tool that I use to study. And now that I've become a teacher, and then I'm actually teaching like elementary school students to kindergarten students, which is like 6 to 12 years old children. So I made this card. This card is Joseki card. So in this card, there's a sequence, and then the students are follow this sequence and also look at the sequence, and they're kind of getting used to of the shape. And as you can see, there's everything, every essence of the goal. For example, knight's move or 2-space extension or 1-point jump, whatever. Is everything is in the Joseki actually. So they can they can discipline their Go skill by this Joseki card. And this is my academy name, Let's Go School, written in Korean. And this is the logo I use for my academy. Yeah. So this is Joseki card I use. And I think some of you might interesting or curious about what kind of book the Korean students, like young students, like children, use to study Go. So I brought up this book. This one of the book I use. So it's A2 level, which is very beginner level. We start from A1 to, I think it was almost F. So there's A1 to 6, B1 to 6 in the order. So this is A2, and then we have like the questionnaires everywhere, and as this is for the children, there are some cartoons as well. So yeah, this is basically everything. Yeah. So my students use this book to study, and also my Joseki card, and I also have an opening card, and also we play the actual game. I mean the real game as well. So yeah, that's everything today I want to talk about, and also I explain what I use and then what I teach to my students. Yeah, so I wish this was helpful video, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.